I've always done a lot of music seminars and various workshops and things like that. And I remember in trying to relate to people that you shouldn't place too much emphasis on your voice or your talent. I remember I used to say, hey, if I woke up the next morning and couldn't sing, I'd be just as happy. The uh, the teaching process was that if our relationship's right with the Lord, that should be our total fulfillment, which all sounds very good in words and on paper, as they say, and it really is true. But I think the Lord, now I wouldn't say that's the reason for it, but I think the Lord, at least to a certain degree, figured it was time to make me eat my words. And basically, what I used to share almost happened. I just came to a point. To this day, there's no valid reason for it. There's nothing physically wrong with my throat. I've had it checked by specialists and everything else. But there just came that time when it was like I could not sing like I used to. I could not hit the notes. I didn't have the control. It was very, very frustrating. I still, to this day, can't sing some of the things I used to sing, but it has gradually strengthened and built up. But it's been about over a period of about 6 or 7 years, which at times has been very frustrating, but it's been the greatest teaching experience in my life because I have learned to trust in the Lord. I have learned to realize that He doesn't need my talent. He's not impressed with my talent. He can do the job of touching people's lives, whether I can sing or whether I can't sing. And that's a very valuable lesson for a lot of us to learn. He's not impressed with what we can do for Him. He's only impressed with what we are in Him. I've learned a strength and depth in the Lord that I am afraid I probably wouldn't have learned any other way. So I thank the Lord. It's not a frustration anymore. It's still a kind of a burden. I find myself at times wishing I could do certain things vocally, but I keep trusting in the Lord and I keep improving. And I think someday it'll come if the Lord wants it to. If He doesn't, I'm to a point now where I'm content with whatever He wants to just fine with me.